Well, good evening, guys. Today I did quite a bit of work on, well, I did some work on that little barn that I'm putting together. Uh, I didn't want to show you guys me mixing cement and setting poles. I mean, come on. I mean, I didn't think that was something I was going to take time on and record. So I kind of already got some of the posts set in. And this one, I'm going to get purlins going alongside the wall. I got to get three. My wall is 100 inches, basically 8 feet 4 inches. I buried those poles a little bit deeper than what I was thinking, and so my wall is going to be 100 inches, 8 feet 4 inches, and then with my truss, it'll go up to 14 and a half feet at the tip, something like that. So let me show you guys. Well, guys, like I said, I set in some posts. I'm missing one right there where the garage door is going to be. It's 3 feet from that last one. I got the rest all cemented in, all of them. And I'm still missing 4 at the very end for the carport. So I'm missing 1 3 feet from that last pole, and then I'm missing 4 at the very end of that form. I'm going to be setting up purlins. I got one on that side, one on this side. I'm going to set it up 4 inches off the ground, halfway point, and then at the very top. So that's going to be for my, so I can go ahead and screw my sheet metal into place. I didn't want the purlin to stick out so much, so what I'm doing here is I'm cutting off a recess. That way the purlin doesn't stick out the full 2 inches. That'll give me less than an inch. And the sheet metal will, I'm gonna screw in a 2x2 on the inside to give it a step. So when I put the sheet metal drops a little bit further down than my actual slab. But I'm gonna go ahead and notch the purlins all the way across so that it doesn't stick out that much. I already got them marked, and of course one at the end over there. I'm using a grinder, guys. I couldn't think of anything easier, so let me go ahead and get this one done. Well, guys, if you can see, I got the measurement of the pipe. It's 2 7/8. I used I think it's called a protractor. I gave it half of the distance, and I'm creating those loops. That way it'll cradle the pipe, and when I weld them, I think it's just going to be a little bit stronger, guys. Not sure. I mean, maybe it's a mistake, I don't know, but I mean, I'm going to try it. So let me go ahead and continue with the rest. Well, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm not using a new cutting wheel. I'm using all the wheels that I removed or exchanged when I was cutting the purlins. They're half in size, so that allows me to make that curve a little bit easier. If I were to try to use a full-size 4.5 inch blade, it'd be tougher for me to make those little curves. So I'm using all the ones that I was gonna throw away or discard. I'm using those to do these little circles. So let me go ahead and continue, guys. Well, guys, I went ahead and got the purlin to the 4 foot mark. I got those ratchet straps holding it in place at one end, and my first and third post, leaving the second and the last exposed, and I could just weld, but it's too dark, it's late, so I'm going to stop it for now. I just want to show you guys. There you go. I mean, I think that this is going to give me a little bit more strength It's going to keep the walls from swaying. I know the sheet metal is going to do that, but purlin is going to help out. And instead of me just welding two little butts, I'm going to go ahead and be able to weld all the way around on top and on bottom. So I think it'll give me a stronger weld, and it'll help the wall. It'll help it keep it from swaying. So on this one, guys, I got a little strap on there. It's not completely in because of the strap is cut up, but you more or less get a picture of what I'm doing. And I hope this isn't a mistake. So I'll just go ahead and wait till tomorrow morning, clean this up, and get it welded. Well, guys, I went ahead and tied back that purlin, give it a tight little squeeze. Let me go ahead and get it welded. Let's see how this works. I'm going to try the MIG welder. Well, guys, there's my weld. It's not the prettiest, but it's stuck. I mean, I got decent penetration on that met weld, so I'm gonna leave it as is. I tried welding from the underside. I'm getting a whole bunch of splatter and junk, so I had to weld it through the inside. And well, there you go, guys. Well, guys, we're finishing up welding these purlins, the bottom and the middle. Now for the top, it's going to be a little harder for me to get it up there and for it to stay in place. So what I'm doing is I went ahead and cut a piece of purlin. I did the little oval cut only on one side. The other side is still closed. So I'm actually going to fit this through that pipe. Pipe is going to touch this little ridge at the bottom on both middle posts, that one and that one. And the post at the end, after they're installed, I'll go ahead and close it in on the inside with a little piece cut and weld it through the inside. That'll help these purlins kind of like stay in place. They won't want to, I guess, fall off or nothing like that because of the box, and it's got that closed in, so they can't go anywhere. You can wiggle them a little bit, but they really won't do much. So let me go ahead and get this little circle cut. I mean, it's a little too small. I'm going to go ahead and enlarge it just a bit for that purlin, for that pipe to be able to go through with ease. I'm going to do that to both sides, both centers, and then I'll figure out a way of getting this purlin up in the air. All right, so we're welding and we're going to get that other purlin up there. Well, guys, there's a little box that I created. I went ahead and slipped it into one of the legs. There's the other one over there. So basically I got to weld that end and the other end. So I got that in place. I got these two welded. I got that runner on top. I got it held up with straps and a bar clamp, and I got to weld that one. I still have to cut it to size, push it in just a bit before I can weld it. But that's what we've gotten so far. It is getting dark, so I'm going to go ahead and stop here. Yeah, we'll see how far we can get on it tomorrow. And well, I'm going to go ahead and post this one. I'm not going to post another video until I got those. I'm ready to weld those trusses in place, and that way I'll have my garage, the framing done. And then of course I'll just finish it off with a sheet metal as soon as it comes in. Well, guys, thank you guys for watching. Like and comment.